Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Crusader Kings III. I have to be completely honest. I was a little, a little disappointed by the Crusade. Somehow, we managed to be #1 in the Crusade, despite the fact that our major contribution to the war was a loss. I don't know. I mean, it's not anything unusual because Crusader Kings II followed similar logic as far as figuring out who was the best Crusader. But it was just weird. But I do feel pretty good. You haven't changed your mind, have you, Duke Bokart? No. Come on. Come on. Can I blackmail him? Wait. I don't... Let's think about that for a bit, okay? We'll come back to that. Because we might be able to blackmail him into getting a hook, and then I might be able to use that hook to... He's, my brother is quite, rotund. Yes. Alright. Does it matter? I mean... I suppose... Wait a second. Oh no, that's the Kaiser. I'm like, why does... When did I get a fancy hat? I didn't get a fancy hat. That's somebody else. That is a fancy hat, though. Sure. We'll gain Generous Liege for 10 years. Okay, do I need to find a physician in order to heal my wound? Again, I don't want to search for a physician. I want to pick one. Let's see. Just go find one for me. That's fine. So we're building a castle there. Yeah, it's gonna take a few more years. And Elisabetta here wants to romance. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt. She deserves a kiss, at least for her devotion. Nah. Alright. Recommendations. Ronak here is quite experienced. Or Harold seems enthusiastic, if nothing else. I'm gonna go with the skill here. And I will try to leverage that into getting healed. Oh. It's my alliance with Sweden. Okay. And we have an alliance with you now. Because he's married to my daughter. That makes sense. Let's see. There's got to be a way to... No, maybe not. Okay, well, let's see what this commission in Epic is. Once the Epic is complete, I gain 150 prestige, and I gain prestige a month for 10 years. Yep, we'll do that. Our splendor has increased. We are now noteworthy. What does that do for us? Born with 300 prestige, marrying into it is... Okay, cool. What I need is a classical tale of the grandeur of my family, a chronicle about the origins of the Rennes dynasty, and how we are destined for greatness. I only need someone who knows how to tell a story. Garmon, the accomplished storyteller. I will gather some of my best scribes. Or I just give it to somebody. Obviously, we have to go with Garmon here. If we're going to spend money, we might as well do it right. Right? Right. My family epic seems to be progressing well, and some lines already sound like they'll be quoted for decades to come, but Garmon has a lot of questions about the focus of the story. It would be easier to answer if he wrote it all first. Then I could tell him what I dislike about it, but he insists he needs an answer now. Should focus on me and my destiny. I will gain more prestige. It's a family history. I'll gain more renown. Or tell the story as truthful as possible. I would rather have renown. The prestige is not going to help me for too much longer because I am well aged. So I definitely want the renown. Speaking of renown, come on, Bogard. Come on, please. Please? I learned Bertissa's child's heritage? What's that? This character is a bastard. Oh. Well, I mean, he doesn't have any kids, so... Or he doesn't have any parents, so of course he is. Garmon has been caught trying to sneak off of his duties. Thankfully, a guard recognized him as he passed the gates. It's exhausting work. Day and night, my benevolent lord, I am desperate for a few days' rest. Well... Okay. Short on money now, which is unfortunate. My spymaster, Count Drogo, seems to be the latest person to have read excerpts from my family's epic. Your great-great-grandfather was a fascinating and resourceful figure. Father, grandfather, great-great-grandfather. Okay. Or claim he was honorable and upstanding. I don't need intrigue lifestyle experience, so we'll go ahead and we'll go with the prestige option. So, Count Drogo... Oh, I want to check... Okay, no, that is him. Never mind. He's a Breton. Count Serre is a Breton. Count Joseph is a Norman. Can we maybe culture convert him to Britain? Alright, family epic. Rich source material. Garmin is telling my nephew about several exciting details he has discovered about my ancestors, and I believe the part with the Hermit's guidance might actually be true, since it's fascinating to be sure, but he does not have a does he not have a grand chronicle to complete? As for this particular anecdote, put it in the chronicle so it'll be done sooner. What does story share do? Vassal opinion +10. Yeah, we can do that. Yep. So the last remaining Norman after that's taken care of over there is Leslin here. Not really sure how I'm going to deal with that yet. We'll see. Blessed are the meek. I was shocked when Dietrich was trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Count Gwethenhuan. He gave me an impressive speech on how he was now understood why what he was doing was wrong. We are all but small pieces in the world. He keeps humble. No, we have to cover up your wrongdoing, or be honest and you'll see others open to you. Humble or honest? I don't have a problem with humble. Still have low control in some counties, that's fine. An excellent epic. Oh, dramatic crescendo of the music. Garmin has completed my family epic, a glorious chronicle he has composed. It has high drama, moral quandaries, and 10 duels. Everything my family has been forged from is in there. Even the part with the hermit's guidance, seemingly so far-fetched, has become a touching moment outlining the destiny of my house. This might be the greatest chronicle ever written. Gain an excellent family piece, plus 5 prestige a month, which is amazing. 75 prestige, which is great. What is a doctrine? Hold on. I probably already looked at this before, but I want to double check. Or I want to see, just to see if there's something I'm missing. Okay, not really anything relevant to me at the moment. And 75 renown. Okay. Excellent. Of course, a drop in the bucket when it comes to renown, but renown is slow to gain anyway. It's dramatically increased since we do have 2 kingdom level titles under our family's belt. So I could keep him here, or I could let him go. Let's keep him here. Why not? I'm still wounded. Can I go to the doctor's, please? Let's go ahead and trim this wonky beard. Make it look a little bit more kept. Let's see. Yep, we'll just shave it off. That's fine. There we go. Of course, Improvident keeps dragging my monthly income down. It's a peaceful time in Brittany. Peaceful and relaxing. How many more years do we have for heraldry? 19. Homesteads have been finished in Nantes. Good. Do we want to go ahead and pick up hunting grounds? Sure. Why not? I'd rather have taxes than army size any day of the week, honestly. Money is so good in these games, and Crusader Kings III, it's no different. Crusader Kings II, you could do anything with money. In Crusader Kings III, it's still seems as if you could do anything with money, because you still have mercenaries that you can just drop, not necessarily at a whim, but you drop money on mercenaries and they can all but save the day for you. Now, of course, you can bribe vassals, you can, pay off things. More money is more better options that you can pick during certain events. As is the case in many periods of history, cash is king. And having improvident is not very helpful. Can I help you? What's going on here? France is fighting. Ooh. Since about a month back, I've been having a recurring dream in which I discuss theology with Jesus, St. George, and St. Joseph. Perhaps they have chosen me to spread their word and reward me with their blessings in turn. I will pray to Jesus for health and longevity for 10 years, for a huge boost to the health. St. Joseph for family. All of my family gains opinion of me. St. George for strength in battle. Confident strategist, +1 martial, or I cannot presume to be chosen, which I gain piety. I would rather have the health considering how old we are. Alright. The harbor is done here. Mayor Maurice has recently found himself in a bit of trouble. I made sure the situation resolved itself, and to mention you as the benefactor. Sure, I'll gain some piety for that. I'd really like this to be a thing. Let's go ahead and go back to trying to sway him. Because if I blackmail him, that's probably going to nail him with an opinion penalty. Still need battlements. Where was battlements? Yeah, my wife cheated on me. We'll get to that in a second. Battlements was here, and it's gonna take a while for me to get to it. Okay. I should probably go back and focus on that once I get my inheritance stuff figured out. So, of course, my wife was cheating on me. Of course she was. And tell her to break it off. Or I can ask her to break it off. More likely to agree if she cares or pities you. Or I can just throw her in the dungeon. I'll ask her to break it off. And she did. Very good. Alright, we're starting to make some decent income now. Excellent. So all of these tribal ones are done, correct? Except for the ones that are specific to certain regions, yes. That's fine. Expect to be discovered in 15 years. Why is it taking battlements so long? 5% chance to gain 0.76 progress a month. %. Because the Occitans already have it. Okay. And I assume that the Occitans do not have battlements. Occitans is this one right here. Aquitaine. Occitane? I don't know. Aquitaine! Aquitaine. See, there's no marker to actually even be able to use a hook there, so it would be unwilling to help anyway. See, if I do this, I would theoretically be able to use a hook like that. But I don't even think, even if I do try to blackmail him... Like, that's just a weak hook. And I don't think that a weak hook is enough. To really change his mind. I gained a black hook. A black hook. I gained a black hook with him. Excellent. So... Ooh. Okay. So I can do that. Excellent. I like how the music just changed, honestly. I love the thematic music in this game. It is absolutely glorious. So we are now educating his son. That means that... They call it the disease of kings, as if there's something luxurious or enviable about my swollen, aching joints. My pains reach their peak. I cannot help but wish I had been born a simple peasant. I have gout. A little better. Reduce disease symptoms for 5 years. Okay. I don't know if that's going to help me in the long run to convert the Duke to Breton. Unless something were to happen where the Duke were to die after I converted his kid to Breton. But even then, I would have to build up the relationship again. And that would take a while. Go. My niece has been showing signs of pregnancy for some time now, and everybody thought her husband, Ogier, was the father. It has become clear that the real father was none other than Prince Eric. Okay. Now everyone knows. Sounds like a whole lot of not my problem. Soothing the pain. While I was at the market with Leon. Leon? Yes, this is Bocard's son, okay? Yes, please, I will make him compassionate. I will inflict this pain upon others. So I can't upgrade the harbor. Let's upgrade the harbor. Maybe? There we go. Since I can't upgrade the actual castle yet, I'll just have to... Bocard has died. I can no longer sway him. Interesting. So he's still my ward. Yeah. Interesting. Waldensian and Nordmark. Neat. And Hurrybert has arrived. He has a claim on a few counties. Duke Dago in the Holy Roman Empire. This is my other ward, yes. Sure, we'll make him diligent. Yeah, this is Joseph's son, yep. So this is interesting. I'm very curious as to if I'm actually going to be able to make this work. Because if I can, that will be absolutely glorious. If I just chomp down on this big chunk of France all in one bite, oh man. Now, to be fair, it would be an extremely powerful vassal. And powerful vassals are not what you want, but it would be beautiful if it worked. Yeah, I don't have a problem paying off that ransom. I didn't even know I had anyone I could ransom. I can ask the Head of Faith for gold. I like gold. I'm gonna declare wars. Do I have claims? I didn't realize I still had claims. Huh. Of course, if I declared war on France, I would probably have to call the Danelaw in. Just pause the game. Take the cash. I am still allied with the Danelaw. Are they at war? No. Okay. If that's the case, I have no problem declaring war on France. I must have fabricated that claim at some point? I don't know. And we'll go ahead and we'll call the Danelaw, and we'll call Godfrey to war. Not too worried about Prince Eric. Alright. Let's go ahead and raise up my troops. Jesus. Love the metal face. That was always amusing in Crusader Kings II as well, when they had just had like the metal faceplate on their face. Of course, the Queen Inés Garcias of Castile has also joined the war. Unsurprising. So do I control Blas? I do control Blas. Okay. I couldn't remember if I controlled that or if it was a vassal inheritance. Hunter's Lodge has been completed in Nantes. Excellent. Still have about a year left on that castle. Fair enough. Man, this game is just turning into the Bully France game. Can I change his guardianship to my son? No. Okay, so I just kind of have to hope that I don't die before his education is complete to convert him to Breton. That's a bit anxiety-inducing as a 60-year-old man with gout and still continued to be wounded. My health is fine, though. Despite that. Alright, I'm going to leave the Danelaw do most of the fighting. Only take care of those in my immediate area. So how does the sieging work now? I got a rough idea of it before. So there's siege progress, which is based on probably the upgrades in the castle. So siege weapons would make sieges be complete faster. Makes sense. I should probably grab some siege engines. I thought about that before. So every 20 days there's a siege event. And depending on the siege event will depend on how fast the siege progresses. Okay. And we've converted another province to Breton. Excellent. Keep up the good work. Even though you yourself are not Breton. See, she already converted that to Norman. Fair enough. Ooh, that's not good. And the tax assessors are done. Excellent. So that did increase my income a fair amount, I think. I think I was making, losing 11 a month? I might be mistaken. Kaiser Rudolph has won against Toulouse. Ooh, that's a thing. I know you're Countess Julian's real killer. If you wish for my silence, you will do as I say. Nah. They'll figure. They'll get over it. I'm pretty aged, so. I was planning to kill my son and heir. Okay. Unsurprising at this point. I wouldn't necessarily be against that either. It would solve some problems. As far as, like, age is concerned. Because my concern right now is that Duke Matthias is going to die. Duke Conan, or Prince Conan, is going to take over, and then he's immediately going to die because of how old he is. That's my concern. That's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that my granddaughter was married so that if anything happens to my son, I have a decent chance of the main line continuing on. I've already won. Just give it up. Will not accept. It's fair. You haven't been completely crushed, but also you're still losing. Okay, there's another crusade that's going to occur. Holy Grounds of Galicia. Probably to be expected, yeah. And that's right next door, so I will absolutely help with this war. Preaching unorthodox doctrine. Moth has finished in Chateaubriand. My wound has finally healed. What a novel concept. Ah, yes, this is my cat barony. For this barony, I want to focus on military stuff. I want to militarize that fort. Comfort of a friend. There are a few things enjoy more than Count Joseph's company. We walk together and tossing coins to the poor and forgiving a daring pickpocket. A few acts of charity and forgiveness can truly ease a stressed mind. After the break, I felt more at ease than I had in a long time. My stress has been getting up there, and now it's gone. Perfect. End the war. They're almost done. Almost. Okay, the French army is down here. That's fine. Duke Leon is, unhappy. Because I have the murderer trait, probably. Yeah, I probably should have let her blackmail me. That's too bad. Pretty much ruins my plan down here. But hey, if I can convert him to Breton, maybe he can start converting the lands down there to Breton, which will improve my culture fascination thing. I think that's how that works anyhow. Okay, we're being challenged again at court. Self-conscious and cares what others thinks. There we go. Cruel, but it had to be done. Thoughtful. Thank you. Can I, please, please end the war? This other war is going to start, and I want to end the video. Come on. They're about done, so. Do need to pick a beneficiary. My nephew. So here's the problem with that. He's heir. He's not heir. He's the youngest nephew. Yeah, we'll set him as the beneficiary. That's fine. It could cause issues. It should be fine. So one thing different about this game compared to the other game is that you have a distinct, you have distinct reasons to still will not accept. To get your family members, it's all about family in this game. Now, it is about family in Crusader Kings II as well, but with the renown function, it becomes very much more about the dynasty over short gains, basically. But this next war is going to start in a couple of months, so I am going to end the video here because it looks like it's going to be a little bit before France decides to capitulate. At least a couple of more months. But until next time. Oh, wait, hold on. One more thing we have to do. We have to go back and check the main menu. Of course, I gave our king a little bit of a shave. Gotta shake up the thumbnail. I don't want spoilers in the thumbnail. I don't want people to go, oh, hey, that's a different king. You must have died. No thank you, Malwarebytes. I don't know if that showed up on your screen or not, but until next time, happy gaming.